So I wanted to make a video covering some of the things that I haven't really seen mentioned that frequently in other reviews of the uh, Springfield Hellion, the semi-automatic version of the VHS-2 for the American market. This one came with a single point sling. Let's see, and a QD swivel. So I use that until I get a 2-point sling for it, um, because I think that would be better than the single point sling. Um, One thing I wanted to point out was that this mag release, I don't know if you could see this, it's not swiveling like this. It's swiveling like a door that's hinged on my pinky finger. So you're not getting like a true ambidextrous experience with that, in that the experience manipulating that is exactly the same on both sides. Well, no, it's not, because it hinges on one side. And I just found that design a little strange. Lunar Tech makes um, an extended mag release button that just apparently snaps on to that existing mag release button, and that may help with manipulation of that mag release. Lunar Tech also makes a flared magwell for the Hellion, and I think that that's a probably an almost necessary purchase, uh, because this magwell is kind of reminiscent of the well, I guess that just the AR-15. It's not super bad in that respect, but it's not flared much at all on the bottom. So it's kind of reminds me of the magwell on an Enfield bullpup, or the L85, I think it is, SA80. So that's an improvement that needs to be made. This, the bolt release, I found that I was able to manipulate that pretty well without much problem. An extended one might make it even easier. Maybe this would be harder to manipulate if you were in the cold or wet environment. I saw that Manticore Arms makes a curved butt pad, which I bought their curved butt pad for my Tavor SAR, and I can see where you would want one for this, but it appears that their curved butt pad is not adjustable the way this one is. And so you'd be losing any adjustability to the stock if you got the curved butt pad from Manticore Arms. Otherwise, I would buy it, because I know what their other butt pad for the SAR, the Tavor SAR, was like, and how nice that was. um, this forward assist button could be, it's just like a bent leaf of metal, really. I guess that'll do the job, but it could be better. Uh, Maybe with some redesign there. I also saw that Lunar Tech makes a pistol grip slash trigger guard that actually drops down a bit in the front and is meant to replicate the pistol grip and trigger guard on the actual Croatian VHS-2. And it looks pretty cool, but to me, the trigger guard looks like it's pretty thin there. And a risk with a bullpup is not only banging your knuckles into things as you're maneuvering, but also bending or fracturing your trigger guard, and then even doing so against your trigger. Um, but someone said he's never heard of many anecdotes to that effect, but I could see where it could happen. You know, you gotta watch out for Murphy. Um, so this trigger guard looks like it might be thicker than the one on the Lunartech replacement pistol grip. Um, Otherwise, that's a product that uh, might be nice to get. Although the angle on the grip is more like this rather than the more vertical grip here. What else? Um, I noticed I already had dents in the brass deflector here. So I don't know if that was the factory doing test fires or whether the gun store that I did the transfer through decided to try it out on the range. They certainly acted like they owned the rifle um, before they could fully transfer it to my possession. Um, when he opened the bag, this Crimson Trace red dot, which came with it also, in addition to an extra PMag, uh, which was in addition to the one PMag it comes with. So it comes with two PMags in this package. This was already mounted, and then I'm not even like, I think the mounting job that they did the actual Crimson Trace to the mount isn't lined up perfectly. So I don't know who did that. Could have been done better. The muzzle device, while it looks like an HKG 36 a bit, I guess it does ping a bit when you fire the weapon. And that's kind of like a good and a bad. On one hand, it's kind of cool to have, your weapon ping a bit when you shoot it. On the other hand, it's not so cool. I would like to have a flash hider with uneven tines or forks there, or prongs rather, if one can be found. But I think I'll be switching it out for a Strike Industries Miller comp or J comp, because I don't run suppressors yet. I'm trying not to pay the submissive tax on suppressors. So anyway, that's what I've got. I would like to see, personally, a metal quad rail available for the handguard. I prefer Picatinny rails to having to mess with M-lock or key, what's the other one? Key mount? I forget what the key, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I just, I don't see the value in adding additional steps to mounting accessories. You say, oh, it decreases weight. Yeah, well, a few curls will make the weight seem like it's not so bad, versus or in conjunction with the convenience of having just like a tri-rail there instead of M-locks. I mean, it's not bad and it's not ugly, this, but I like Picatinny rails. So, anyway, lots of compliments from those who've seen it. Haven't shot it yet. We'll see how that goes.